Oh, this the kid, Big Skunky. Hey, man, look. I come out of my backyard today, right? And I see pumpkins and I see watermelons and all kind of stuff back here, man. Look at this. Look at this. These are pumpkin vines, man. My pumpkins have taken over. The pumpkins and the watermelons have taken over my backyard. I ain't done. Look, 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 look. Look at this. 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 All the way out to here. That's my patio. That's my back door. In a minute, they're going to be growing out the gate. But I want to show y'all something. Look, this is what I discovered last night when I got home. You see that? That's a pumpkin. Oh, I ain't done yet. I want to show y'all something else. Check this one out. Show y'all something else. Check this out. Over here, these are the watermelons. Right down here. If you can see it, right up under that leaf. Right there. It's a watermelon. Now, for the past couple of weeks, I've been in my main garden taking care of business because I have been neglecting my main garden and stuff like that. And look, when you have little to minimum help, you just can't juggle all of it. I have 3 main gardens that I have to tend to and keep running and producing at all times because those are the vegetables that we, sell to stores and stuff like that. So my backyard garden tends to suffer. Plus, we've had a lot of rain and stuff like that. My lawnmower had broke, so it just was unfavorable conditions for me to be out here. It's not to say that I didn't want to be out here. I just couldn't be out here, you know what I'm saying? But this is the result of it, man. Look, I get home, I saw a pumpkin, I saw a watermelon. That's cool, man. Look, we got cucumbers and stuff back here starting to grow. Let me show y'all those real quick because I got to get to work, man. Right there. See that cucumber? That's one of them. They all over this plant. Let's see if we can find some more over here. I got one right there, starting to form. There goes some more back there. So as you can see, this cucumber plant has been pushed over. So I got to come back out here and pick that up. The squash is kind of like taking over the bed. Like, get out of the way, cucumbers. The beans right up there, they hanging on the stuff. Here go another bean right here that's wrapping around there. It's actually some beans on that one, off on the inside. It's cucumbers and stuff starting to form off in there. You can see them hanging and stuff. I don't know if there's any watermelons down here. I don't see any as of right now because my pollination is kind of poor back here, man. I have very poor pollination back here. So that pumpkin that was over there, I had to pollinate that myself. And what you do is those yellow flowers are males. Those are males, and then the female will bloom open. She's the smaller one with like the little pumpkin booty on it. And you take it and you just stick it down in there, and a couple of days you'll see a pumpkin. If not, if she don't get pollinated, then she'll fall off. So look, I got tomatoes all up in here. These are cherry tomatoes, man. They sprouting everywhere, and the tomatoes just falling all up out of the pot. Look at that. Because I've been neglecting it. I got tomatoes all on this. This is my favorite cherry tomato tree. I'm sorry, I'm just zooming in and stuff. Look at how big these cherry tomatoes are. I'm talking about, man, this thing is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I'm talking about they sprouting everywhere on that tree. The grapevine, she's vining. Here goes some more of the beefsteak tomatoes. It's a lot more of them on the other tree. I got another cherry tomato plant up here. We grow a lot of cherry tomatoes because I have a lot of orders for cherry tomatoes. So people love our cherry tomatoes. Like, seriously. 9 times out of 10, if you like cherry tomatoes and you get them from Super-Lo, then 9 times out of 10, they coming from Skunky. Seriously. Here's some more beefsteak tomatoes. Right down there. Right there. Right up there. All over there. This whole thing is producing. But yeah, man, look at that. These things have taken over. Look, look. That's where the pumpkin stops at. Right there. That's my back gate. In a minute, the thing is gonna be over the back gate. It has just basically taken over this whole grapevine right here. So now I'm gonna have to move the grapevine. And all of those flowers that you see are the males. The females look like this here. If you can see right here. That's what the females look like, and that's the little pumpkin at the bottom. And at the top, she'll sprout open. She'll pop open, and she have to be pollinated, and then the flower tip will fall off, and the pumpkin will form. But yeah, man, look, I gotta get to work. I got stuff all on the table, still planting stuff. Man, look, these things just took over my whole entire backyard. But it's been neglect because I've been, not necessarily neglect, I've just been tending, trying to get to what I can get to when I can get to it with little minimum help. But hey, listen, you guys stay tuned. I'll be doing another video to explain more about the pumpkins and the watermelons and how you can notice the males and the females and what to do and all that type of great stuff. In the meantime, look, y'all stay safe, stay in your gardens, maintain your gardens. Don't do like I did and let it get too far out of control. Oh yeah, and you tell them I said that. Hashtag that, Big Skunky. You smell me. All right, folks.